If you're one of the 80% of people, that's 4 in every 5, who suffer from back pain, I have some great news for you. I'm Joanna Derwent, author of the Natural Back Pain Cure book, a book which could just be the answer to your problem. I know how really depressing back pain can be, how painful it is to stand, bend, walk, or even to lie down. The pain in your back just takes over your entire life. I first realised I had a problem with my back at the top of a 2,000-foot mountain in the Scottish Highlands. It had taken me nearly 3 hours to scramble up to the summit. The spectacular view was well worth it. When I started to climb down, I felt the most awful pain right at the bottom of my back. It was agonising every time I tried to take a step. Obviously something had gone badly wrong. Eventually I managed to get off the mountain and back home, but that was the start of my problems. Months of consultant doctors followed, each of whom had a different answer. One suggested painkillers. You've probably seen the recent research which concludes that paracetamol is no better than a placebo. Another suggested lying in bed for a couple of days. Quite what he was expecting to happen as a result of this wasn't at all clear. A third gave me a course of heat treatment, then glumly told me I would probably be in a wheelchair by the time I was 30. The one thing they all had in common was they were addressing the symptom and not the cause, and as was only too obvious, none of them knew how to get rid of my back pain. Dismayed at the thought of the wheelchair scenario, I decided to do my own research. Then, as you can read in the Natural Back Pain Cure book, I found the answer, or rather a number of answers which combine to provide the perfect cure. And don't worry, none of them involve drugs, surgery, or expensive gadgets. And most importantly, they worked. Gradually my back pain disappeared, and now years later it's never come back. More importantly, my findings have helped many other people. James was scheduled for back surgery. He followed the advice in the book, cancelled his surgery, and has been pain-free ever since. Then there was Diana. She slipped on seaweed on the beach when she was chasing her dog. She followed the advice and is now also pain-free. Lewis, who recommends the book for anyone looking for a natural or holistic solution. Or Edward, who rates the book as 10 out of 10. So if you want to be pain-free permanently and be able to sleep peacefully at night without tossing and turning, get back to work, take part in your favourite sport, play with your children or grandchildren, take your dog for a walk again, get back to working in the garden, and take that long vacation you promised yourself and your children, without spending thousands of dollars on the band-aid approach of doctors, chiropractors, and so-called specialists. If you want a permanent and total cure for your back pain, go to http://thenaturalbackpaincurebooks.com and get yourself a copy of the Natural Back Pain Cure book.